Hi, I'm Christina from Speak English with Christina, and welcome to this first bonus lesson, How to Welcome a Visitor, to celebrate the opening of my course, Successful Small Talk, which will help you to stop feeling blocked and have fluent conversations. So first of all, this is the bonus lesson 1 of 3. There are more. And if you want more free lessons, go to ChristinaRubafe.com and sign up to join more than 20,000 Speak English ambassadors, students who are learning English with me. Now, let's look at why small talk is so important in English. Small talk is a mix of language plus culture plus conversation techniques. And if you don't make small talk, people think you're cold or distant or unfriendly. And if you just talk business in your job, this puts distance between you and the other person. If you can make small talk, you can make easy connections with these person. For example, if you give them a compliment, that's a quick, easy way to make a connection. Something like, "Oh, I like your scarf," or "That's a pretty bag," or "I like your shoes." Something that is not too personal, but friendly and always nice to hear. Also, culture is important to not be destabilized. It's better if you understand the cultural differences to help you to understand small talk and make small talk in a better way. And in the Successful Small Talk course, you'll also learn, for example, which subjects are acceptable to discuss with Americans. And this can also help you understand why they react in a specific way if you talk about a subject that is maybe not so nice for American culture. Now, today we're going to look at one specific situation where you make small talk. This is when a visitor arrives. For example, they come to your company, or maybe they're visiting you at your home. But this is a very small talk, a very common small talk situation. And a typical conversation flows like this. You say hello and you introduce yourself. You ask about your visitor's trip. You ask how they arrived, so at your office or at your home, if their trip was okay. Maybe offer them something to drink. Ask if it's their first time visiting. Maybe suggest some things to visit if they have a few days to visit the city. And then you'll transition to a business topic, or maybe a more personal topic if you are in a more personal situation. So let's look at each of these steps individually. For example, you say hello and you introduce yourself. You might say something like, "Hi, Tammy. I'm Christina. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Paris." And notice that rising intonation on Tammy. "Hi, Tammy? Tammy?" This is to check if it's the correct person. This is, for example, if you've never met, you've only corresponded by email, for example. Again, you can also say, "Nice to meet you at last." This means we've corresponded a lot, but now we're finally meeting in person. Or you could also say, "Nice to finally meet you in person." So all of these are ways to say hello and introduce yourself. And then welcome to Paris, welcome to a city, or welcome to a country. Not welcome in Paris, no. Welcome to Paris or New York, whatever. Now, next you ask about their trip and how they arrived. You can say something like, "How was your trip?" And notice it's not "How was your travel?" No, it's "How was your trip?" Did you find your way here all right? Meaning, was it easy for them to follow directions? Could also say, "Did you manage to get here okay?" It's the same as "Did you find your way here all right?" Or you can say, did you have any trouble getting here from the airport? So these are all chunks. You know what chunks are now. Little expressions like find your way, manage to get here, have any trouble getting here. And if you integrate chunks into your English, it will accelerate your fluency because you don't think of individual words or grammar structures. You just know the chunk like that. Next, offering something to drink. This is easy. Would you like something to drink? Or can I get you something to drink? Or can I offer you something to drink? Maybe tea or coffee. And notice that these are all much friendlier than just, do you want a coffee? No. Would you like? Can I get? And can I offer? Very friendly, very polite. Asking about their stay, so their visit, their time in your city. Is this your first time in Paris? Have you ever been to France before? So we're imagining a visitor who is coming to visit someone in Paris or in France. You could ask, how long are you staying? Maybe they're staying for 3 days, a week. But it's not how long time are you staying? No, how long are you staying? And do you have any time to look around while you're here? Ask if they're going to visit. To look around means to visit. That's a phrasal verb. And it's just to see if they have any plans. And you can suggest some things to visit also. Now, today, maybe your conversation sounds like this. This conversation is not so natural. It's understandable, and it's totally understandable, but it doesn't sound so natural, and it's not always very polite. You know, hello, I'm Bridget, nice to meet you. Did you have a good travel? No. Was it okay for you to come here? Yeah, that's kind of understandable. Do you want a coffee? A little direct. Is this your first time to Paris? There's a grammar mistake. How long time are you here? No. And okay, we go to the meeting room now. That is a little abrupt, a little direct to transition. So you can easily sound more fluent. It's a very small change, but it's a very powerful change if you can have a conversation like this. Hello, I'm Brigitte. It's nice to finally meet you in person. How was your trip? Did you manage to get here okay? Can I get you something to drink? Is this your first time in Paris? Do you have any time to look around while you're here? Right, so maybe we'd better make our way to the office. So these expressions, they're natural. You feel comfortable when you use them because you know that they are correct and they're very natural. And you can easily imagine yourself speaking English like this. It's not a big change. It's just a little sort of tweaking your English to make it sound more natural, more fluent, and more like native speakers. Now, this is what my course, Successful Small Talk, is all about. And if you want your invitation to the course, go to this address, the bit.ly/SST-2017, because the registration's open Thursday, June 1st. So if you want your invitation, go to that website and sign up. This is what the page looks like, just so you know. And you just enter your email address and your first name, plus you'll get 3 bonus lessons right away, plus your invitation for the Successful Small Talk course. Now, in the comments, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you want to improve your small talk? And what's stopping you from feeling comfortable today? I want to help you as best I can. And so I'd love to hear about your motivations for improving small talk, what's blocking you, and how I can help you. All right, so you guys, I will see you in video 2, which will be coming out soon. and enjoy this lesson, enjoy making small talk, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.